Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So, line of scrimmage, still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
No. We gotta play. I'm playing. Nope.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Weeks. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
We just got George Kittle.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
No. Check. Patriot. Detroit.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Gun.
To throw again. Weeks. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams and the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
The Colts send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively.
Hey, who won against, like, in Epic's game?
I don't know. I'll have to look. I think the Giants won.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
So that'll back him up 5. They'll set up to throw. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll drop the throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Look at the spin.
Balance.
Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
This quarterback now 9 of 17 through the air.
Set. Blue 90.
On play action, they'll throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Going deep for Diggs. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Now let's go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off.
What is he doing?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Dang.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the third quarter.
The man ain't capable. I need a better running back.
So talk about escaping danger from their own one. Clear across the field now. They come up on first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
He said he ain't capable.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while,
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys
hit in
hold a
the
lot
air
of pride
like
onto.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They run it again with Cook. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So the defense does their job. They get rid of that 0 on the scoreboard. Now we'll see if their offense can come to play.
Well, that's the way you get things started, right? Score yourself on defense, get the ball back for your offense, and tell them, let's go. We're in the game now.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Weeks. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun. Weeks.
Oh, that's that 77,
that would have been
82 speed.
In this game alone.
Goddamn tight end that just caught and dropped the shit.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defense.
I'll give you back Ebron.
They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Trying to take my right.
No, I need on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Oh, no line. I don't need no lineman.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Try to throw it away.
Daniil Hunter able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack.
3 tight ends? He got 3 tight ends on him?
Daniil Hunter's on the Steelers?
Again, this
Damn. You got Dalvin Cook?
Yeah, that nigga been banging. Power rushing.
Tackle that time by Ryan.
Yeah, that nigga too fast to have that much power.
There defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Escaping the pressure right. This complete to Martin. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
That was a nasty play action.
For 5. It's 3rd down.
He fooled me hard.
Clear running situation. Trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play. Set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 2.
They almost made me jump off sides.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fairbairn now following the field goal. He'll send this one away.
Might have to run that ball in that red zone.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense.
Especially if you don't like weeks, might as well run that ball when you get, especially when you get in that red zone. Bam!
Went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I
ain't cover 2.
Go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think
he ain't cover 2, bro.
Going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Oh, shit.
Damn. Damn, abdominal tip.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Hit that nigga with a double move.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Weeks going up top for Cup.
That nigga sorry, bro.
It's intercepted. It's
Bro,
Chris Harris with a pick.
I threw a bullet. Oh, he clipped my. It's a pick 6.
And He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. Man. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Crazy. Oh yeah,
the stadium, boy. The stadium getting live.
That's what I'm saying. I'm about to put back in Sam Darnold. We just only get to some scrambling type shit. I threw a bullet.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback.
Rob Blocks. Is that his name? Rob Bullocks.
That sails over the end line. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
Is food ready?
And on the ground they go with the running back. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Darnold now to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Gun! Detroit!
Darnold on first down. He's going to let it fly. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The Colts on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Detroit!
Man, this girl put boiled eggs in the microwave.
Throw left side, complete to Cup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
I thought that shit blew.
5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
Boiled eggs in the
I'm trying to
microwave.
make Reynolds the next tight end.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Don't do it.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative
Man,
of the way
Thanos.
this one's gone. Another wayward pass.
I won.
Started out poorly in this game, and to be
he
frank, they
dropped
just
it.
really haven't gotten much better.
And all that
That's what I'm
does
saying. That's the tight
is
end,
improve
bro.
the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better.
He's 77, so
If you would have, it might have worked if you'd have lobbed it.
Throw left side, complete. It's Reynolds. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another good reception there. The Colts on the
There we go,
march.
Reynolds.
He
Damn.
got killed. I'm gonna
He held on to it.
though. Damn, they took his
He
ass.
held on to it.
They got Jack Bell in this bitch. I can't give it to him.
All right, now, look at 56.
A first down throw.
Tell you what, throw it for one-on-one Thanos. Just hold on the triangle.
And brought
As
down,
that ball's
but not
approaching.
before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
You already had it in mind.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first
Ain't no way
down.
he fit it through
All
there.
right, now, look at 56. Lucky 56.
Darnold to throw again.
It's in there. That's in there.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown.
It's gotta be that
Still
nigga
down
Thanos.
big.
It was.
That nigga tired too.
Touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys,
Damn.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. This
Thanos.
one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You need to give that man a black visor.
If I could change the
Need a
skin
dress.
color,
Dress them
Extra
niggas.
point forthcoming.
that's probably why we ain't doing shit. Looking sorry.
Extra point up and through.
Which, you
And
want them
that
full
will get
blown?
them one
I'll make them
closer.
full blown. You want them to have dreads?
Yeah. Make them black with dreads.
All right. Full blown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the
he's
field.
gonna try to
They
go
have
deep?
the dream scenario you hope for coming into the
think he'll
game.
miss some
Just
snaps.
one kneel
Miss
here,
some
and this
runs.
game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in
fuck
case
that.
something goes
All right, here we
haywire.
go.
But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake
smile.
hands. Yes, get out of there.
And another timeout taken by the Colts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Hey, what's mine?
The D can only stop it one more
Timeout,
time
nigga.
as they take the knee. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As
How
they'll
you got
stop it
down,
with
man?
11
All right.
seconds remaining in the ball game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Dang. Motherfucker.